It's like I'm on a trajectory that I can't turn back.
The statistically traditional trajectories.
It's on a downward trajectory for the first time.
What we did determine is that the impact trajectory...
You found a knapsack trajectory.
Trajectory is way off course.
On an otherwise uninterrupted downward trajectory.
Got a broad trajectory on Gumbo!
Trajectory.
I mean, maybe they're still venting something and that's throwing
What's
out.
a trajectory heading?
I have no idea.
I would like to get a jump on John Glenn's trajectory.
Follow Dan. Your trajectory and guidance to go.
It's like I'm on a trajectory that I can't turn back from.
Number of opponents, while keeping the defender clear of the statistically traditional trajectories of return fire.
By the road.
Are worth less than they were before you built them because the housing market is on a downward trajectory for the first time in the history of houses, and that's why business is doing.
The birds were negative for avian flu, but what we did determine is that the impact trajectories indicate the birds were part of 3 different flocks and not one.
Sport, you must be able to locate.
Sir.
Yes, have you found a knapsack trajectory?
Sir, we found 7.
What the hell? I can't keep it steady. The trajectory is way off course.
That the name of the rose is merely a blip on an otherwise uninterrupted downward trajectory.
And what about the untouchables?
Okay, forward ho! Got a broad trajectory on Gumbo!
So it's around you.
No, I had you all the way through the belt.
You miscalculated your trajectory relative to the incoming asteroid.
Don't lecture me, wait.
Gene, it's not the velocity, it's the angle. I mean, maybe they're still venting something and that's throwing out the trajectory, but we are definitely shallowing again. We are up to
Subs.
Okay, blow them up.
Warm out of water.
What's a trajectory heading?
I have no idea.
Sir, I would like to get a jump on John Glenn's trajectory.
This isn't about plugging in numbers, it's about inventing the math. And I think you...
Clear. All angular. Go all the way. Follow Dan. Your trajectory and guidance to go.
Man is about to launch himself on a trip.
You should know that the president's scientific advisors are suggesting that a nuclear blast could change this asteroid's trajectory.
I know the president's chief scientific advisor. We were at MIT together.
4 minutes. I'm giving you total authority over satellite trajectories and orbital adjustments. Make it happen.
Okay.
Is Amy's type B, and we should have DNA soon.
Thoughts on a weapon?
Trajectory indicates blunt force. Maybe a club 2x4.
Lives and our choices, like quantum trajectories, are understood moment to moment. At each point of intersection, each...
I doubt that's what knocked the capsule on trajectory.
Unless the rock was going at tremendous speed, or unless it's...
Remote.
Optic sensor armed and ready. Switch to manual trajectory control.
The bullets crisscrossed in the skull and exited the eyes. Here, this did not occur. The rounds moved on a straight trajectory through the back of the victim's head and out the...
Hey, Tars, let's go with that trajectory one more time.
8 months to Mars. Counter...
Orbiting at 20,000 miles per hour. Current debris orbit does not overlap with your trajectory. We'll keep you posted on any developments.
The launch window for re-entry is 28 days. The Discovery has enough fuel for low-consumption trajectory. HAL appears to be reactivated and is functioning well enough.
Earth control to spacecraft. You have 30 seconds before you are injected into lunar trajectory. Only 30 seconds. You read me?
I have a backstage pass to somebody else's life.
Okay, so what's the career trajectory for an obituary writer? Do you hope to write about famous people?
Have you confirmed that Nero is headed for Earth?
Their trajectory suggests no other destination, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Earth may be his next...
Max of the picture, Frank, all right? You make it work. Look, decrease the vertical trajectory if you have to. The Lerone rotary won't stall at 60 degrees. I've done it.
Has initiated orbital degradation. Computer trajectory models predict a steady acceleration in sequence with the gravitational constant.
Exact spot that the Earth occupied in space in the past, given trajectory and speed. He then beams a tachyon signal.
We are the cargo.
60,000 people on a single launch trajectory.
Dennis.
I didn't investigate the crash. I didn't study the flight trajectory, and I wasn't the one flying the plane. So I wouldn't pretend to know anything.
They done the trajectory analysis yet?
She already said no.
210, U.S. government certified. 220, lunar trajectory. Junk of the month club sirloins.
On a planet in uncharted space. Our trajectory will take us through an unstable nebula, one which will disable all communication with stars.
Mr. Chance, let's take it down.
Roger that.
Yes, Captain.
Descent trajectory mapped.
How we doing?
Great.
Your takeoff, your timing, your balance, your trajectory all working together. It was like second nature. It was.
New capsule trajectory, negative 0.50.
Proximity alerted. Proximity alerted.
Destruction paths, payloads, aim points, bias, rate of burn, trajectories, telemetry.
Of course, it doesn't necessarily follow that it describes the true state of the galaxy by now.
Alert all commands. Calculate every possible destination along the last known trajectory.
Yes, my lord. We'll find them.
Don't fail me.